Free laughter yoga. You came here to giggle. I'm not sure what I've done in my YouTube settings, but it wouldn't let me share the link, so I did as good as I could. If you didn't get it, I apologize. Just let me know, and I will send it to you for Monday. So this is Friday. This is the end of the week. This is a great day to celebrate. Woo! So excited. Had an amazing week, and so happy to be starting this new adventure with laughter yoga. I've experienced a lot of joy just by doing this, just by putting myself into this position, because laughter generally is something that's it's a reflex. It's like ha ha ha. You laugh to something, but if you and it's when it's in the moment, it's when something happens, it occurs, and you're like usually it's like and then it's like I get it. Yes, you got me. But when you're going to put yourself into a position where laughter becomes a practice, a practice that's more intense, because you have to be in control of this, because your mind will wander, and it'll be like, why am I doing this? Why am I laughing? I don't have anything to laugh at. I need something to laugh at in order to laugh. And you have to override that and say, you know what? No, we're just laughing. Why? Because it's good for you. It's good for you. Your cells want to be happy and healthy. And when you're laughing, you're vibrating so phenomenally that they are in tune, in alignment, and everything that happens in your life is just going to unfold magically. Yes, magically. Laughter is magic. It's pure joy. And as we talked about yesterday, God lives in the belly. God lives in my belly. And so when I have this pure joy in me and I'm celebrating my life by laughing, God is happy. God is happy with me. God says, yes, this is what I want you to do. Spread joy. Spread joy. Why not? Why can't we all spread joy? Because that's what life's supposed to be about, is having fun. And if my rule is, if you're not having fun, don't do it. Somebody else can do it. Let them. If it's not fun, forget it. So yesterday we did some there we go. I got hands free. Look at me go. Woohoo! We this is a powerful mudra. Very good for when you're explaining things. It helps your mind to get into focus, and it will help your neural pathways open up to allow you to speak freely. And you'll see a lot of people when they're doing talks, they have their hands like this. I love prayer mudra is my favorite, because all good things come to those who pray, because you're putting your faith into the universe. And when you pray as if it's already been achieved, as if you already have this thing that you're after. You're grateful. That's the whole idea of being here, is to be grateful. Once you can be grateful just for being here, everything else opens up for you. It's a magical, magical experience, this human time. So yesterday we did some donkey calls. So I thought today we'd move to turkeys, because I was listening to the turkeys yesterday while I was working in the field, and oh my God, they are so funny, and but so hard to duplicate. Turkey call is not an easy call. You, because when you watch them, their heads make some crazy movements, and their throats make some crazy movements. And and their feathers get all up, and they get all the boys, they're all In the animal kingdom, it's the men that are dressed up and the women that are dressed down. In the human kingdom, we have the women dressed up and the men dressed down, which is completely backwards. But that's part of this human experience, is to figure out that a lot of the stuff that we're doing right now makes zero sense. It does. It makes zero sense. And if that's not reason enough to laugh, I don't know what is. And I like to just tune into that, especially when I'm working in the field. I tune into one of the animals in particular, and I just love to listen to their calls, because they're so fun and so funny, and animals are very expressive. They're very expressive when they feel like making a call. They don't shy about it. They do it. They make it happen. Whereas humans would be like, "Uh, is anybody looking? Is anybody listening? I hope not. Ah!" So that's why I love the animal kingdom, because they have such a freedom that lives within them that allows them to just spread joy. Just to spread joy. And that for me that's my goal. I want to spread joy. I want to have um this particular time frame of my day set to spread joy and to give to the world, because I want people to live happier, healthier, harmonious lives. I'm 54, and there's not a lot of people out there that are like me that live my life, because I've taken a different path than everybody. But that's why I have such a good sense of humor about it, because I've made a lot of mistakes. I say the more mistakes you make, the sooner you become a mystic. And I fucked up a lot in my life, but I learned some seriously good lessons. And the nice thing about the body is it loves short term stress. The body hates long term stress, but it loves short term stress. Loves. And that's how we grow. When we give the body this short term stress, it allows us to move outside of our comfort zone into our uncomfortable zone. And this is where growth happens, because you're doing something that is new, something that is challenging, and something that is rewarding. And this is why this is not an easy practice. Laughter yoga is not an easy practice, because you have to have a mind that's free from worrying about how other people think. And that's not easy to do in our society. We have been programmed to worry, not think, but to worry about what other people think. Why? Why? What other people think about me is none of my business. None, zero zilch. None, none, none. I think that what we think about ourselves is what's important. And I love myself. I love myself unconditionally. That's why I keep putting out these different videos and coming up with these new ideas to try to help people, because there's not many people in my age that have accomplished what I've accomplished, which is zero in the capitalist system, but it's a lot in the spiritual system. I feel like I'm very well educated, and education, edukos, means to come from within, to come from within. That's what the Greek word edukos means, to come from within. So real education comes from within us. It's already there. It came with you, the seed. Uh, it came with the package. Everything that you needed when you were born was included in that seed, and that seed is you. And so everything that you need is in the seed, and the seed is you. So you draw from the seed. You go inside and you say, "What's up, body? Oh, I love you, my body. I love you." How can I be of service? How can we be in better communion? What can I do for you, my body, that will make things better? And body always says, how about some fun? Let's have some fun. Let's laugh. Let's experience joy. And joy is, it's a natural state of being. It's where we should be. It's not something that we should strive for. That's the Jesus of you. That's your Christ consciousness that's always there. That's what joy is about. And it's just going inside and saying, oh, yes, bring me some. Oh, I love that joy. And smile. The more you smile, and all of a sudden you start to giggle and you start to think about things that were super funny in your life and things that have shown up and made you smile. And what makes you happy? What makes you feel good? Harmonious, aware, peaceful, present you, happy. We all have this state of happiness. And what makes you laugh? What makes you laugh? You do. And it's because you have a good sense of humor about yourself. I try not to laugh at other people as much as possible, but I love laughing at myself because I do a lot of dumb things. Not intentionally, but that's and it's okay because that's part of my learning experience and I don't have to get hung up on how I feel about it. I just have to be open to how it shows up in my life because everything that you think shows up in your life. So if you think happy, harmonious, funny, fun thoughts, good things are going to happen. So that's why I like to try and focus on the funny. So I'm gonna get back into some laughter right now. I was hoping to have somebody pop on and giggle with me, but that's probably gonna take a few sessions. Not a problem. I'm completely prepared to enjoy this any which way. And that's I just put it out there. I'm not for anybody anything. I'm trying to help. If you like what I'm putting out there, please subscribe to my channel. I super appreciate that. And if I love comments, put us into conversation. That would be super epic. Um, Caring is sharing, sharing is caring. I did that again. I love my life. I love it because I'm goofy. And it's okay to be goofy. People take themselves way too fucking seriously. Like, seriously, we get so stressed out about things. I'm a talking monkey on an organic spaceship. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And so, in the meantime, why should I be so stressed out about things? Why shouldn't I just be here, be now, be present, and be open to experience? Because all new experiences come from here. Thoughts become things. So, your predominant thoughts are showing up in your life. So, what you need to do is become aware of those and make them more fun. That's it. Upgrade your predominant thinking, take it to another level, take it to a place where you feel freedom. Freedom! Freedom! Yeah. Most people never experience freedom in their lives. Freedom is a choice. One thing I like to start free, feeling really empowered every day, feeling really empowered every day, free, because I'm free to do what I want any old time. Yeah, love me, hold me, love me, hold me, because I'm free. Full power. That's where your full power lies, in your freedom and in your your freedom to release emotions. When you're laughing, you're letting go of pent up emotions that have been stuck. You're letting them go because it's a state of it's bliss. And when you're blissed out, stuff that you don't need, it goes away. It just goes away because it's not part of your natural state. It's not part of you being you. As a divine spiritual being, having a human experience, you are you you are afforded with the ability to laugh at what's going on because this isn't you. No, this isn't you. This is your meat suit. You live in here. This is us. We live in the heart. God lives in the belly. I live in my heart. The universe lives in my mind. And as long as I take care of my belly, I have a happy heart and my mind works perfectly. hmm It all boils down to your belly. That's where God lives. And God knows exactly what you can't trick or fool God. Oh no, I didn't eat that. No, it wasn't me. No, I didn't eat. No, no, I did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't fool God. All that matters is what you're doing when nobody else is looking, because God is always watching, and God always has your best interest at heart. And as long as you're doing things in a godly fashion and filling your life with godly intention, gifting, oneness, destiny. Gifting. We've been gifted these bodies, and these bodies are connected to one circuit, oneness. We're all in this together. And destiny. We have a destiny. We don't know what it is, but we have a destiny. And the destiny is constantly changing and evolving as we change and evolve, because nothing is set in stone. Everything is set in crystals, and it all has the ability to change and to transform. It just takes time. There's magnetite crystals in our brains. We're magnetic beings. And when you vibrate at a high vibration, that's what's going, your crystals are vibrating. And if you're vibrating seriously high resonance, like 528 hertz, then you are woo, full power, because that's what your crystals want to do. They want to give you more energy. They want to just zing you up and fill you full of love and life, so that you go out into the world and you smile and you laugh and you make people happy. That's my goal every day, to make people happy, whether I'm laughing, whether I'm dancing, whether I'm taking photos, whether I'm hiking barefoot, whatever I'm doing. I'm always trying to give people something to make them feel better. I don't think it's such a bad thing. I don't know. I don't think it's such a bad thing. I think it's a practice, um, to get better at being you, because it took me 54 years to get like this. In my first 36 years, I had no idea what I was doing. Zero results. Not a woo-hoo. Nothing. I really had no idea. But I was just trying to do what everybody else was doing. Um, and that didn't work for me. It made me sick and unhappy and miserable. And so I let all that stuff go and I took my own path. I went the other direction. What I've learned on this planet is about one out of every 10 people is an old soul, about one. And the other nine are here to propel us to be better humans. The other nine out of those 10, because they're not aware, they're not there yet. And until you become aware, Nothing really counts as far as I'm concerned. That's what I've devised and gleaned from my 54 years is that when I wasn't aware in my first 36 years, when I had no idea what I was doing or what was going on, it didn't count. And I thought that whole time that I was being horrible and that I was creating all of this bad karma, that I didn't even know what karma was then, but that I wasn't being a good person. And then when I found God, instead of being like, it's about time, he was like, oh, you're ready now. You're ready. Because you can't do anything until you're ready. It's impossible. That's the way this universe works. Until you're mentally prepared for something, you can't bring it into your reality. It's not a possibility. But once you become mentally prepared for it, then it becomes a possibility. God never gives you anything you can't handle, ever. It's whether you get all worked up in here and think that you can't handle it. Because you can handle anything, absolutely anything. I've been through all kinds of things that I thought were going to be the end of my world. I've lost friends, I've lost family, I've been divorced, bankrupt, lost my house, you name it. I lost so many things. But by losing all of those things, I gained freedom. I gained my own personal freedom because I know that I can go anywhere and do anything. I came to Mexico with nothing, $800, and that was over almost 2.5 years ago. And I'm still here, and I still don't have an absolute structure, but every day I keep trying different things and doing different things, and it's all coming together uh, bigger than me. It's going to be bigger and more beautiful than I can ever imagine, which I'm super grateful for because it's like I'm doing the work. Every day I do the work, and the work is to show up, to be happy, and to share. And so that's what I try to do. I try to share. So let's do some turkey gobbles and try and laugh our way out for the last 10 minutes we got here. And hopefully somebody pops in and wants to have a giggle with me. I know this is going to be a challenging thing to do. I'm going to have to figure out possibly a new system instead of inviting people in, but I'd love to hear people laughing together. That's my ultimate goal. So, but there's a way. There's always a way. As I like to say, where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a wacko, there's a couple of ways. And where there's a complete lunatic, we have endless possibilities. I am number three. Boop, ba-doo, ba-doo. Lunatrick. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's channel the turkeys. We could go out. Well, the only thing is if I do that, sometimes I lose the feed. We'll just do it from here. We'll channel the turkeys. And they stamp their feet too, which is so awesome because it's like and the whole bodies start moving. That's the thing too, eh? When animals are expressing themselves, they get their whole bodies into it. And if you watch them, they all do yoga. They all take care of themselves. They're constantly grooming themselves. This is something that I like to do to keep my body happy. Is I like to tap. I tap on my body, and I give everything in my body a little wake up because your body, especially after a sleep, it goes into chill mode. And when you do this, you stimulate your hair follicles, you stimulate your brain, you stimulate everything. And how many of us do this? And it's so good. Another really good practice, I'll take my earrings out here, is to engage your ears, your whole ears. Fold them right over like this. And then for 20 or 30 seconds, just slowly massage them. slowly massage them. And I like to repeat Ho'oponopono while I'm doing this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You can do it as long as you want. It totally stimulates your whole head, the nose, your throat, your eyes. The ears are an amazing point for acupressure. Uh, and I remember back from my dating days when in my younger years, I always used to try and get to a girl's ears because if I could start nibbling on her ear and her neck, yee, I could get him pretty happy. I spent a lot of time learning that section because I found that it was very erotic. Ooh. That stimulates the energy. Eh? You just feel so good after it. It's just like bing, and it's like plugging in your phone, but it's rubbing your ears. So it takes you to the next level. And life's supposed to be about enjoying yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, what's the point? What's the point? So put yourself in a state of joy. Joy is you can't get joy from this planet. It's not possible. But you can bring joy to the planet, and when you bring it, nobody can take it away from you. When you get joy from the planet, from things, if those things go away, so does your joy. But if you get joy from, you bring it with you, and they can't take it away. It's impossible to take it away because it's yours. You own it. And you can't give away anything that you don't own. This is why a lot of parents want for their children health and happiness, but they don't embody it. Your kids don't listen to you. La 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 la. But they will mimic you. Absolutely. So if you want healthy, happy kids, be a happy, healthy parent. Everything's a mirror. It's a mirror. And I've seen so much in my life of how God has a great sense of humor. People that were bullies when I was a kid, all of a sudden, now that they're adults, their children are being bullied because God has a way of making you see both sides of everything. Okay, so and the opposite, if somebody wasn't bullied, sometimes they become a bully. It's like, but it's all relative to what's going on in here and how you've lived your life and how you've showed up. It's really interesting because the mind is your roadmap to everything. And once you tap into that roadmap, you have this unending, unlimited capabilities to experience life at a new level and to bring it into a place of pure joy. I'm down to my last minute. I haven't spent enough time giggling today, but again, this is a practice. And for me, it's going to take a little bit more time to get better at this. And then so I can just start roaring and it'll make a difference with more people too. So that's something else I'm going to have to work on, but that's part of being your own advertising. And today I had issues for some reason with YouTube. It wouldn't let me share my feed, but c'est la vie. It is what it is. And that's life. So I hope you have an amazing, beautiful weekend. I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. I promise I will practice all weekend so that I'm in a good state to make joy fun for all of us and bring it into the world because this is my intention. I would like to see more joy in people. And so I'm going to do my best to bring things that I find joyful to my channel for people to share. And again, if you like what I'm putting out there, please subscribe. That would just make my day. I do this every day. I make all kinds of videos. I make sunrise videos, sunset videos, hiking videos, animal videos, and I take lots and lots and lots of nature photos. I love nature. I love nature. So that's it. That's it. That's me for this week. That was my first two sessions. It's easy to talk, it's harder to laugh. So I want to get to a place where I just want to laugh, and that'll happen. It's just a practice. So have an amazing weekend. Thanks again for coming out. Don't forget, don't take yourself so seriously because nobody else does. I worried about how people thought about me for so long, for so many years. I was so concerned about my appearance and if I was perfect. Now I don't give a rat's ass what people think about me because it's none of my business. It's what I feel about me. And I feel good about you. And I thank everybody who's had the opportunity to watch this for doing that. And I appreciate you. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them down. I love being in conversation. For now, that's it for us from Laughter Yoga. I hope you have a lot of laughs this weekend. I'd love to hear about them on Monday. Ah, woo! Have an amazing time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you.